It's a great day for another Big Six. We've been doing some different things, upper body, lower body, core integration. Wanted to really unpack this week us moving in all three phases. So if you think about the things that we do every day, they require upper body mobility and stability. They require lower body mobility and stability, but they also require core integration. So let's start really with the get back up. We're gonna progress it a little bit. So I'm gonna, again, just edge of my mat here. I'm gonna go down, line on my stomach, work back up, back down to my side. I'm gonna get back up. And I'll go down my right side here and back up. And I'm gonna line my back and back up. Progressing again. So we're gonna go forward, reach, I'm gonna pull my knees up, back up. I'm gonna lay to my side, along my side, then come back up, go down to my right side. Again, I'm just gonna flex this hip and reach a little bit, then come back up. Now, on my back, just try to get a little length. Then I come back up. This is my first movement. Second movement is gonna be all about my thoracic spine, or my spine really. So on all fours, I'm gonna rock back, sit on my heels, but instead of dropping my arms in, I can't sit on my heels because, well, I've had 2 knee surgeries. And I'm just gonna reach out and try to get some length. Then I'm gonna come back up into a little extension. Down again. And then I'm gonna come back up. Breathe in, and then I'm gonna exhale as I work back. Up again. And then back. You can always bring your knees out that way, find a little bit of length as well. All right? And from that position, let's work a little bit on core integration. I'm going to start lying on my back. I'm going to have one, right now I'll go my left leg, then up. I'm going to kind of get to my side here, and I'm going to reach back down. Reach, and back down. Reach, and down. Then I'm going to bring my right leg up. Reach, and down. So I'm going to force myself to kind of flex into that hip a little bit. Try not to let that knee drive up. Okay, so just reaching up, and then back down. As you do this, it's okay to roll to your side and come up. If I do my left side, I can roll and come up. All right, so that kind of takes us into our third movement. What we're gonna do next is let's come to half kneeling. All right, I'm gonna face you here. This is our half kneeling position. We're going to try, right, so I'm gonna put my fingertips on the ground. You can do this next to a couch if balance is an issue. I'm going to get in an inline position. Then I'm coming up. So if you need to keep your hands here on your knee to give yourself a little balance, it's fine. Let your knee and your ankle, hip, tell you where you are. All right, so this is my tall position. Go back up to that position. Now, if you need the balance, you reach down. If not, you're gonna get to this position here. Just get tall. If you want to increase the difficulty, take your arms up. And we're really trying to stay tall through the hips. I'm going to turn sideways. Really work to get some hip extension. So we don't want to be flexed in the hip as we work through those. Good. All right. So we did our get back ups. All right. That allowed us to then work. Blood flow went in to some flexion and extension. From there, we did some movements where we're sitting up. Now we did some inline lunge work. Now, I kind of like to progress this. So the next one would be here. Hover the knees. You can stand. And you're working into that squat position, but you can also, from the top, work down, hinge. Try to work into that deep squat position, then back. I like to really work through the ankle here and then come up. And doing this just from a chair makes sense too. So you would just sit in the chair if you were sitting hinged to the ground, and then from there, drive the hips up and stand. All right, so that allows you to kind of work into some different positions. So again, that's a change of elevation. Then we're in that inline lunge position, right? We did our sit-ups. Then we went, or really it's kind of a sit to reach, all right? Then we did our walkouts, and we started with our get back ups. So just kind of working through that allowed us to increase our heart rate, all right? I want to make sure I didn't shortchange you. So we did our get back ups, we did our sit-ups, we did kind of our walkouts to a child pose, we did our inline lunge, and then we did our deep squat. But that progression is part of it. We still really need to do something that allows us to get some rotation, all right? And so as we kind of work through those movements, what we're trying to do is increase what our body's able to do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to go from a long sitting position. I'm going to bend my right knee. Okay, so flex to the right side, take my hands out in front, and I'm going to work through rotation. I want to be able to look back all the way through my thumb and not let my leg drop out. Okay, so I'm just really trying to keep everything engaged. I'm pulling my toes towards me here on the left, and I'm working through that rotation. So this is all T-spine rotation or thoracic spine rotation. We do the same thing on the other side, sitting nice and tall. And I've worked through that. Now, again, just simple, but effective in terms of overall mobility and being able to do the things that you want to do. So we'll kind of run back through those, okay? So starting, we're going to do get back ups. So down, come back up. I'm on my left side here. You can be here or here. Then I'm going to come back up. Go down to my right side. And back up. And then the next one, obviously, on my back. Back up. Then we'll go down. Again, to my stomach. Here, then. Back up. Let's go right side. Flex the knee, reach. Come back up. I'm going to go to my left side. I'm going to flex the knee, reach. Come back up on my back. A little different. All right, so I'm going to extend my right leg here. I'm going to reach through my left, extend my left leg, and then just work and reach through my right. Then I come back up. All right, now next, we're going to work again, child's pose. But I'm really reaching through my arms instead of allowing my arms to kind of come down here. I'm going to work into a little bit of extension. Into some extension. I'll turn this way. I can always allow my knees to flare a little bit, which gives me some room. All right, and you want to pair or connect your breathing and your movement. So I'm going to inhale here, really kind of open up my chest, and then exhale as I move down into that space. Now from there, to the left leg up, reach, 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 reach. Just one more, reach. Time to swap sides, reach. So there we go. So if I'm reaching with my right hand, kind of connects me a little bit more, I feel like, at least, to that right hip, okay? And again, if that's difficult, you can always kind of roll here or roll left and then come up for your reach. Now from this position, you go to all fours here and stand. And again, you can hinge into that position to protect the knee. Just working through, trying to get some length. There. All right. And then you come back to this position. Legs straight, put your toes nice and tall. Again, trying to pair, connect your breathing and your movement. All right, so you're just trying to see what you got. As you can tell, my left rotation is a little bit challenging. Good. All right. So we ran through it a couple times. That's your big six. It's a way, again, connect breathing and movement, but work on everything. There's not, most of us aren't high-level athletes. So if I was a quarterback or baseball pitcher or something like that, there would be a repetitive movement that I'm engaging in every day, at least from a competition standpoint. So my training during the season would really limit how many different movements I did, so the variety of my movement. But for us, if you think about just day-to-day life, general population, we need to have a variety in terms of in our movement. That allows us to be able to go out and do anything we want to do. Look, you may not be able to do it at the level that you did as a 20-year-old or as a 15-year-old, but moving is not a task. Okay? It's an experience. Let's try to move well, live well, and do amazing things, no matter what our goals are.